जब तक सेठ को जरूरत है तुम्हारी, he will treat you like a king. He does not need you, he'll fire. I can't change myself. Is it arrogant? No, it's bluntness. 14,000 rupees out of 14,000 rupees.
And that without paying money.
Without paying money. I thought, wow, this is 100%. Later I realized, Prakash Gaba, you are an idiot.
Do you think you were getting addicted to this whole
I was addicted without realizing it. I didn't know when I became a gambler, but I was a gambler. Because not taking control of my risk. Now, if I have lost money, there is someone who has made money. If I have lost money, there's someone who's made money.
So you were constantly questioning yourself. इतना maybe coming from a chawl, making such a big good living in life, and फिर suddenly सारे पैसे चले गए, maybe because of your own addiction, your and your brother's addiction, and then you did not have enough money to even buy a medicine.
I didn't feel sad. मुझे ये मिठाई बनानी आती है. I can make this मिठाई. Can I take orders? I said sure, take it. I was very happy. सर कोई तो मिला. मैं प्यासा था. तो एक बार डिसाइड कर लो, शाहरुख खान का डायलॉग है, पूरी कायनात हेल्प करती है.
What did he tell you that you
Trade what you see, not what you think. Trade the markets, not the forecast.
So is there a myth that everybody is carrying today about trading, but they don't talk about it?
Everyone feels that you can go into loss.
I remember we spoke when you said that you also had got an heart attack, फिर half paralyzed. उसके बाद आज यहाँ बैठे हैं and your day has been so hectic. How do you manage all this from the mindset perspective?
I work one day at a time. I live one day at a time. One day at a time. Today is the day. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I don't know.
Self-doubt, imposter syndrome, identity misalignment. Are you feeling all of these? Have you ever crushed a business goal but still felt like a fraud? Here is why even the most successful people battle with self-doubt, imposter syndrome and whatnot. But it's time that you can stop it, and trust me, you can stop it today. Self-doubt is not about lack of skills, it's about subconscious programming. Yes, high achievers have an inner critic that says that you are not enough. But here is the truth, you already have what it takes. So just you need to rewire your mind with this NLP technique. Replace I hope I can with I am capable. Think of your last 3 wins every single night, because once you start thinking about it, you rewire your brain to believe in it as a fact. And constantly visiting your wins will make you more powerful, confident as a speaker, as a CEO, as an entrepreneur. Save this and share it with someone who needs it today. Also comment if you needed it today. From rags to riches, this man is just not a trader, he's a warrior of a mindset. Paralyzed at one point, yet skydiving at 66, he is a proof that discipline, resilience and learning can rebuild everything. A trained glider, sailor, skydiver and a market expert, he treats trading like a craft, not a gamble. Today, even seasoned traders follow his insight. So let's flip the page with the man who soared in life and in the market. So let's welcome Mr. Prakash Gaba.
Thank you. Thank you, Sneha, for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. As we start our conversation today, we would love our listeners to listen to your journey, because your journey is nothing less than a mindset shift altogether and reinventing the wheel also at one point in time. At the same time, since we have you here, we would want our listeners to learn something about the trading, especially me, not coming from the background, learning a little bit of nuances of it. If you can give us certain tips as well.
I'll do my best.
Thank you very much. And you have been a coach. So there are so many coaches out there today. How do one start a business into coaching? So we're going to try and grab everything out of you as much as we can today.
I'm yours.
Let's begin from your very start journey. What pulled you into the world of trading when it was not such a regular job or a profile to be into, So what made you get started into trading?
One, I will say that it was perceived as satta. That's what I heard about gambling. Now, I have seen success in my life. I've been an overachiever. Not an achiever, but overachiever. I've achieved whatever I've done, I've achieved more than that. Born in a very poor family, lived my life in poverty. My education has not been very good. I failed class 3. Did my SSC, didn't know what to do. So I started doing graduation, that kind of a thing. After doing graduation, क्या करें, पता नहीं. Arts is for girls, science is too difficult. में क्या करें, commerce कर लेते हैं. तो commerce में we got done in commerce. After even after doing graduation, my mother had only one dream, just to SSC. So at least I could get a job of a clerk in a bank. That was a dream. Because living in a house of 120 square feet in a chawl, small people think small. So that was my dream of a mom. I did my graduation. Then I happened to by chance to meet someone. Accident of fate. I was discussing anything, I remember it's Worli Naka. I had gone to meet my Nana who used to live in Worli Seaway. And he told me, "Kya kar rahe ho? What are you doing?" I said, "I've just done my graduation." He said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I don't know." He said, I told him, "What are you doing?" He said, "I just finished my management." I said, "Wow." So I was not aware of management. So I enrolled myself for management. That changed me.
But before you did management, you said that you come from a 120 square feet
Yes, in a
chawl,
chawl,
right?
yeah. Parel.
Parel chawl.
Yeah.
वहाँ से यहाँ तक की जर्नी कैसे तय हुई?
What tough. See, my father was a salesman in a store in Mota Market. And his last salary was 290 rupees a month. Okay, so that means he was not making even 10 rupees a month. We were a family of 5, mom, dad, my older brother, myself and my younger brother. That time my younger brother was not born. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. I don't remember that. But I remember a Diwali night, my father came home and he said, "I left my job." Reason was one of his bosses was he was cruel to him. So he left the job. He was an excellent salesman, survivor, because he came from Karachi, which later is now Pakistan, when he was 16 years old. So he learned to survive here and he became an excellent salesman. He could sell anything. He said, I can make 50 rupees, 60 rupees, 70 rupees a day for my boss. Can I not make 10 rupees for myself a day? He said, I'll do my own business. Dhanda karunga. He had no money. He used to buy goods on credit and sell it. From shop to shop he used to sell it. From the chawl he bought one shop where he could do a business. He moved he even booked a flat Worli Seaface, which we moved in 1971. By then I had done my SSC. So that journey was a very tough journey. But the journey was one of the best part of my life. One of the best part, because the worst day in your life is perhaps the best day. Because how you see it, how you turn it around. So I've seen the worst part of my life with my parents struggling to survive and making it big. So the journey was tough, but I learned a lot of lessons there. I used to listen to my parents' conversation. I remember one such conversation was, if you can make 1 lakh rupees, my father said to mom, then making a 2 lakh becomes easy. And if you have 2 lakhs, the 3rd lakh becomes easy. But making the 1st lakh is a difficult thing. Yeah. So this all stayed in my subconscious level. I was just a listener, 5, 6 years, 7 years. What do you know about lakhs and crores? So I remember once, there used to be an Irani restaurant in the corner lane. I was walking past. I must have been 7, 8 or 9 years old, I do not know. A figure came to me. I'm not going to say that figure. He said, I'll make this much money. That's all. And it was in crores, not in lakhs. Those were the days of lakhs. It was a big thing. And a couple of years back, my son told me, Dad, we crossed that. I said, I know. But how can you imagine that? Is it manifestation? I don't know. So the struggle was there. Survival instinct was also there. So I happened to learn that in an organic way. Absolutely organic. So I did my management. Then I worked for a consultant for 1 year free of charge.
But coming from such a background, आपको लगा नहीं आपको काम अपने graduation किया है, management किया है, you should have a money coming in now to support your
family. My father was rich by then. He could afford me. He was living SSC. I was living at Worli Seaface. 9th floor, panoramic sea view. Who could ask for more? He had already a shop, making good money. I could survive. I could make pocket money. So I started working for 1 year free as a consultant. With a consultant. Worked for 1 year. Then I joined the corporate life. Dalmia Dairy Industries Limited. And joined as the junior most executive employees. No one was paid less than me. But I joined the corporate board. I think I work a lot. Go-getter. But within 2 years I became number 2.
But what were you doing when you joined Dalmia?
Executive assistant to the branch manager. When I joined, nobody was paid less than me. जो काम मिलता था मैं करता था. I had Midas touch, maybe luck was on my side or what, but I was street smart. So whatever I did, I succeeded. They said, this guy is good. They take him to Delhi. They took me to Delhi, promoted. Number 2, there was a fertilizer plant in Delhi. 70 kilometers from Delhi is Dharuhera. We set up a fertilizer plant there. I remember by then my father had realized I lost my son. Because he was a businessman making money. He'd been a salesman in his life. And he came to Delhi unannounced. And he told me, leave the job. I asked him why. He told me, one sentence I remember very clearly. Neech naukri, uch vyapar. And he said, जब तक सेठ को जरूरत है तुम्हारी, he will treat you like a king. Then he does not need you, he'll fire you. Now he had been an employee all his life. So he thought he didn't want to lose his son, and he wanted the son to be independent. That appealed to me.
Now, there is a saying in corporate कि जब तक sales वाला perform कर रहा है, he's a king. When he stop performing, he becomes a dog to the company.
That's a fact. That's why in corporate world, we are professionals. Professional means I can fire you. That's it. So I came and but I said, I have conditions, मेरी कुछ conditions I told him. He told me, I accept all your conditions. I said, at least listen to me. He said, no, I accept all the conditions. Here was a son wanting to give conditions to his father, setting conditions for coming back. And all conditions were acceptable to him. He wanted his son back. I said, I'll expand. He said, go ahead. I want second income. He said, go ahead. Whatever you wanted to do, would come back. I came back to Bombay, left my job, and left the corporate world, joined the family business, and made enormous amount of money. Expanded into retail, one more shop, wholesale, manufacturing, export. I could do anything. Like I said, I had a Midas touch. Whatever I did was successful. Very smart, very intelligent, achiever, overachiever. If I say I'm intelligent, if I say I'm overachiever, some people may not like it. I said, your problem, deal with it. I can't change myself. Is it arrogant? No, it's bluntness. I succeeded in doing whatever I did. So I think very highly of myself.
That you have. Sorry to cut you, but is this a very strong belief that you carry within you?
Absolutely. I give my efforts 100% all the time. Why would I fail? Problem was we fail because we don't put in our efforts. Sometimes it takes time, but yes, you do succeed. So I've been an achiever. I am an intelligent guy. So I said, fine. There I met some couple of people out there who were trading stock market. Flush with funds. And they were speaking like, bragging. आज 20,000 कमाया. Someone said, आज मैंने 30,000 कमाया. I should listen to the conversation. I'm basically, I don't speak with anyone and everyone, no. I have to see a connect. It has to be an intelligent guy. So I said, क्या किया? पैसा stock market में कमाया. I used to listen to them every day for a week, 10 days. So I asked them, कौन सा stock लेना चाहिए? And someone gave me a stock. I didn't know about trading anything, zero. So कहाँ मिलेगा? He says, broker को phone करो. Those days there was no KYC and nothing like that, no regulations.
Right.
Called up my younger brother's friend, broker, was a broker, and I bought the stock. क्या stock? I remember the name, Transfect Packaging. And those days, I asked the broker, कितने का? He said 14 rupees. I said, buy 1,000. So I bought 14,000 rupees. So after a month, he asked me, क्या करना है stock का? I don't know, what is the rate? He told me 28. I said, बेचो. I had not paid any money. But those days, we had a credit limit. We used to call it Valan. Valan means 1 hour, we could pay money in 30 days. We could still carry forward as long as you pay interest. So I had not paid any money. So I made 14,000 rupees out of 14,000 rupees.
And that without paying money?
Without paying money. I said, wow, this is 100%. Later I realized, Prakash Gaba, you are an idiot. It's not 100%, it's free gift because I never invested. Then I felt guilty. I shouldn't have sold because I got the tip. The tip was good. Why did I buy only 1,000? Why did I not buy 10,000? I have nothing to pay. I would have made 1,40,000 rupees. Now 1,40,000 in around 2,000 was a lot of money. I said, here, whole day I am struggling doing my business and making 20% a year. This is 100% in 1 month. इससे अच्छा धंधा क्या हो सकता है? So I got sucked into this. See, in stock market is a very typical game. Basically, stock market is one, people never talk about their failures. They only talk about their success. They take it personally. If they say, I have failed, people look down upon you. They succeed, yes. Keep blowing their trumpet. I'm successful, I'm successful. Even if they fail, they say, give lie stories because they wear a mask of success. People respect them. People perceive success and failure and they judge you like this. That's normal. So they never talk about or speak about their failures. So I only heard stories about successes. I never knew that people could lose money. So then I got sucked into this business. I used to take tips from people. They should tell me, if I bought something for X amount and went up, I sold it. And if it went up further up, I used to feel sad. I should not have sold it. See, I knew the stock was good. It was a good tip. And if it came down, I used to know the tip is good, it will go up. So I used to add there because it will go up. And it used to go up. Wow, I said, this is a business. So if it went up, don't sell it, continue holding it. And if it comes down, keep adding it.
Do you think you were getting addicted to this whole
I was addicted without realizing it. I didn't know. When you make money, addiction, and you make money with ease, why do you have to work? So we got sucked into it, both the brothers. We gambled. I didn't know when I became a gambler, but I was a gambler because not taking control of my risk. And I continue to hold. Today also I have 2 bagfuls of share certificates, physical certificates, where the value is zero. Zero value. You must have got lakhs of rupees and crores of rupees into that business. Lost money. I remember one day, I went to a chemist, Bandra Medical Store. Nair is the man. I know him very well, my neighbors. And I asked for a medicine. And he asked for 12 rupees. I still have I opened my wallet and gave him. I had only 10 rupees. I didn't have 12 rupees. She told me, ले जाओ, बाद में भेजना. I said, नहीं मैं आता हूँ. So I went to my younger brother. I said, Mahesh, give me 2 rupees. Told me, क्या चाहिए? I said, दवा चाहिए. बोले, कौन सी? Amlopin. Amlopin is a blood pressure pill which I take to this day. He opened his cash drawer. He had only 55 rupees.
Oh.
He bought the medicine for me. I took that pill and I came home. That day I cried, but the tears didn't come out. I think that was the first day I realized that I lost money. उसके पहले हुआ नहीं था. So went to my wife. What are the expenses of the house? We calculated, it was 15,000 rupees. There were 6 of us, my wife, my son, myself, my younger brother, his wife and son, 6 of us, no money. And she told me, if you give me 500 rupees a day, I will run the house. I said, that I will give you. That's not a problem. Because I had an overdraft facility in the bank of 4.5 lakhs. But that's the first day I realized I have lost money. Not before that. Now, if I have lost money, there is someone who has made money. If I have lost money, there is someone who has made money. Now, the second question. If that someone can make money, I can make money.
So you were constantly questioning yourself.
There must be some way of making money. I have to learn that matter.
But didn't you feel sad कि इतना maybe coming from a chawl, making such a big good living in life, and फिर suddenly सारे पैसे चले गए, maybe because of your own addiction, your and your brother's addiction, and then you did not have enough money to even buy a medicine.
I didn't feel sad. I'm a fighter by nature, but temperament I'm a fighter. Okay, how do I come out of it? I remember after a while my wife came and told me that मुझे ये मिठाई बनानी आती है. I can make this मिठाई. Can I take orders? I said, sure, take it. She's taking मिठाई at home. Sometimes she used to get an order of 1 kilo, sometimes 2 kilos, sometimes half kilo. With a friend, she used to take order. So 1.5 years, she ran the house on simple just dal chawal. No fresh fruits, no edible. Nothing. Just dal chawal. We never told this to anyone. And that day I realized I have to learn. So I went to various people, I'm not going to name them. And those people come and shake hands with me. Big guys. सिखाओ मेरे को. कोई सिखाने को तैयार नहीं. सर सिखाना तो दूर की बात, मिलने को तैयार नहीं. There was no Instagram there, no Facebook, no Twitter. Nothing was there. Nothing. But there was Yahoo groups.
Yeah.
Yahoo was there.
Yeah.
So I was searching Yahoo groups and I saw one group there who were talking about stock market. And there were people saying, I bought here, sold here, buy here, sold here. I had joined the group. There I like one trader. He was posting good charts. Buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. He was making money, trading the American markets. So I sent a mail to him. I am from India. Will you teach me trading? यहाँ तो कोई मिल नहीं रहा था मेरे को. So after 2 days he sent a mail back. Yes, I will teach you trading. I was very happy. सर कोई तो मिला. मैं प्यासा था. So I said thank you very much. He told me come to America. I was why come to America? I had no money.
Yeah.
And here he's saying come to America. But I'll tell you something. Once you decide something, now it manifests. If you want something very deeply, it comes to you.
So how did you manage that?
I'll tell you. Then another mail came. I'll charge you $4,000. I said, okay, I'll pay. I wanted to learn, that's it. Because I wanted to fight back and come. तो एक बार डिसाइड कर लो, शाहरुख खान का डायलॉग है, पूरी कायनात हेल्प करती है.
But after losing so much and then again, somebody is asking you to invest your travel, of course the course fees and everything. तो डर नहीं लग रहा था कि क्या अगर ये नहीं
सोचा ही नहीं मैंने, मुझे तो सीखना था. तो मतलब it was like focused, मुझे ये सीखना है, बाकी कुछ नजर ही नहीं आता. Luckily my wife got a big order of Diwali में, November 2000 में Diwali order मिठाई, and she made 24,000 out of that. Suddenly came Diwali order. And with that we made 24,000. She bought a ticket for me for 22,000 going to America, Los Angeles. I had 2,000 rupees, about dollars. Dollar was 40 rupees. मैं पहुंच गया अमेरिका में. There my uncle, mama and masi live. So I had no staying expenses. First time my mama came to pick me up at the airport. First time I sat in a BMW. Wow, what a car. Now here's the $4,000 deal come in. When my mama had lost his job in New York, he moved to California to start a business. That time I had given him $4,000 as a seed capital. When I was doing good, I had given him $4,000. So on the way, I told him, Mama, do you remember I had given you $4,000? But yes, I want my money back. So when he came home, he gave me this $4,000. Stayed in his house, lovely home. And he gave me his car. And I drove his car 3 hours to meet that man. I gave him $4,000. That means 1,60,000 rupees. So my cost of going to America was not there. Wife paid for it. Staying was not there. $4,000 came from the reserves. That's it. I met that man, a trader. Actually, he changed my life. My perception of trading changed after meeting him.
Would want to know who is this man?
Bryce. He's blind now. He was a fantastic trader. He told me, tell me a story. I told him my story. Exactly the way it is. I bought Transpac packaging for 14 rupees, 28 rupees sold it. He told me, you can't make money. I was disheartened. I came from India to America, gave him $4,000 and this man tells me you can't learn trading. He told me, because of the way you think, you cannot make money. And he explained to me nicely for 3 hours. And he abused me. I can't repeat those abuses in English, because the viewers not going to like it. But he abused me. I listened to his abuses. Absolutely abuses. But the way he taught me, I think that was his way of telling me, drilling into me. The 3 hours changed my life. I started thinking that trading is only about making money. That's true. But he changed my perspective.
What did he tell you that changed?
Trade what you see, not what you think. Trade the markets, not the forecast. Trading is only about making money. But the 3 hours, he just told me this. And I say this, all my YouTube videos at the end, trade what you see, not what you think. Trade the markets, not the forecast. People listen to it, but they don't understand this. But that's the truth. That's the crux of it. So perception changed. We normally trade our beliefs of the market. We don't trade the markets. We believe the market will go, we start trading the beliefs.
Generally, एक language में बोला था, the gut feeling.
There's no gut feeling.
There's no gut feeling?
Nonsense.
But people keep saying, yeah, मेरा gut ये बोल रहा है और देखा मैंने बोला.
Gut को मारो गोली. Gut होगा, but there's no gut. At one point of time, you reach a stage, it becomes intuitive. ये ऊपर जा रहा है. You can feel it, and वो ऊपर जाता है. You can feel that you're going under the skin. It keeps going up. So that is not gut. It is intuition. I don't know, but actually you're seeing it. You can feel that momentum inside you. That's when you become a trader. The day you become that, you made it. So it took, and it takes years and years of effort. Like a madness. You have to be possessed, madness. So I used to work for 16 to 18 hours a day. Those days, to this day, I work 16 to 18 hours a day. Now, when you become one with the chart, you know where to buy, where to sell. You feel that momentum inside you. When the market gets tired, you know it's tired. When market is running, it tells you it's running. So you become one with the chartist. That's how you become. So my life changed in America in November 2000. And it took years to survive that. Years. So that's how I started trading.
Interesting. So now since we're talking about trading and mindset, tell us what is the mindset that you carry till today when it is all about trading?
In trading?
Yes, in
the
trading.
First thing I know that if I take a trade, it can go into loss.
But you also said nobody talks about losses. Everybody is doing
I
trading
talk about
to
loss
win.
all the time. In fact, I believe that if I take a trade now, it can go into loss.
Then why would you want to trade that particular?
But I have to control my loss. I can't control my profits. I can control my loss. Market will go up when people buy after you. Market will come down when people sell after you. What people are going to do, I don't know. But what I am going to do, I know. To control your losses.
So what is a myth that nobody talks about trading? Because like we just spoke about, control your losses, when you buy, you think about losses first and then...
I think of losses first.
Yeah, you think about losses first. So is there a myth that everybody is carrying today about trading, but they don't talk about it?
Everyone feels that you can go into loss. You'll make money. Everyone thinks, but let's take it. You and I are there. I'm buying certain stock and you are selling it to me. I'm buying because I think it will go up. And you are selling it to me because you think it's not going to go up. Otherwise, why would you sell it to me? If you think it's going to go up, you won't sell it to me. Unless you think it's going down, not going up. So you sell it to me. You think you are right, I think I am right. But one of us is right. Is it not? One of us is right.
Yeah.
It's a zero-sum game. That's why you're selling it to me.
Yeah.
After I buy, it will go up or come down. Two things will happen, nothing else. It goes up because people buy after me. It comes down when people sell after me. I don't know what people are going to do. So I don't predict. The day I predict, I kill myself. That's my opinion, my belief system. That's why 99.9% of people trade their beliefs, not the markets. But I say it on every YouTube channel of mine. Trade what you see, not what you think. Trade the markets, not the forecast. I keep reminding, keep hammering it.
What do you mean by trade the market and not the forecast?
Market is king, market is the king. Absolute. जो भाव भगवान है हम बोलते हैं. जो दिखता है वो सही है. ऊपर जाता है, if it's going up, because someone is buying. You may have an opinion is going to go up, but if it comes down, accept it, it's coming down. You're wrong. Accept it. Accept it. Let's take it. We are sitting in Bombay. And we want to go to Pune. And you take a train that take you to Pune. What if the train starts to go towards Ahmedabad, opposite side? Right. What will you say? No, it'll go back to Pune. Oh, it's going to Ahmedabad.
Yeah.
Virar comes, then Virar says, next train, Dhanu comes. You'll say, no, it'll go to Pune. No, it will not go. Get down, take another train. That's what you do, right, in real life? But we don't do that in trading.
Yeah, we keep waiting.
जाएगा ऊपर. क्यों? Just because you have it. I have seen a lot of time people buy. And then within 10 minutes it should go up. And after I have sold it, it should crash. Why? It goes up when people buy. It comes down when people sell. What people are going to do, I don't know. And I don't predict. That's why trade your markets, not the beliefs. People trade our beliefs.
But a certain mindset or belief you need to have to do trading, right?
That's what you don't. That's why I say. That's why they lose money. Out of 100 traders, 40 traders lose money within the first 6 months. That's the data from 1930s, not today's data. Within the first 6 months, 60 survive. 60 survive up to 5 years. At the end of 5 years, only 8 survive.
Oh.
That means 92% lose money. Why? They lose money because they trade their beliefs and their opinions. Your opinions matters to no one. Okay, I'll tell you, my wife doesn't listen to me. My son doesn't listen to me. My employees don't listen to me. Why would the market listen to me? Here you are.
So very clearly what you see in the market, trade that and not the forecast.
I don't trade forecast. Earlier I used to do that, I'll tell you. Most of the people, they forecast. No need to forecast. As long as you can trade, you lose less and you make money, you survive.
So can you simplify these terms for listeners? Because you do something called as charting, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is charting? Stocks. Then nowadays we have cryptos and memes and so many things out there.
See, crypto, stocks are just the vehicles. It's like buying Colgate or Sapan ghee or various commodity market, dal, chana. That's a product. What you buy low, sell high. Crypto it's a blockchain technology. Like stocks, crypto is like a digital currency. A currency like you're buying dollars, you're buying sterling pounds, you're buying yen, or you're buying digital currency, doesn't matter. So it's just one product, doesn't matter. The objective is to make money. How do you make money? Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. That's how do you make money, nothing else. Or sell high, buy low back. That's how you do it. So there's so much difference. We get confused because we don't know anything. And everything you do it for the first time in your life. Everything. You have to learn, that's all. Unless you learn, you lose money for sure, 100%. One has to learn this game. It's a tough game. Looks simple, but very tough game.
Losing is important to learn this game.
100%. Everything has to be learned. In trying to be right, we feel that the same thing works in the stock market, exactly the opposite. You can make money in the stock market, even if you're wrong. If you're right, you can still lose money. See,
what do you mean by that?
In the need to be right, we feel this is right. We find a logic to it. Nonsense. The logic doesn't work in the stock market. It goes up when people are buying. Why they're buying, I don't know. As long as the loss is acceptable to you, in your mindset, you can take a trade. As long as the reward you assume could be higher than the loss, should be in the trade. So even if you toss 5 right, 5 wrong, if you win, you make 10. You lose 5, you make money. As long as it's not a Sholay coin. Sholay coin was heads both sides. As long as the normal coin 50% equally balanced, nearly you'll be 5 right, 5 wrong. So if you lose 5, make 10, you are making money. What if you have an edge? There you are.
So, जब आपने बोला एक बात कि टिप मिलता था, राइट, एंड चार्ट, आपने जब अभी भी आप एक्सप्लेन कर रहे थे, आप कह रहे थे व्हेन पीपल बाय द शेयर्स गो अप, व्हेन पीपल सेल द शेयर गोज डाउन. बट मुझे याद है हमने वो मूवी में देखा था हर्षल मेहता के, जहाँ पे टिप मिलता है, एंड those tip, what I understand, were rigged in a way to, you know,
no, tip is not rigged. Tip is basically someone tells you ये stock ऊपर जाएगा.
हाँ, so but the backside behind it, to, you know, that people are contemplating कि चलो ये buy करे, the businessmans and everybody. So is that really which happens?
It still happens to this day.
Yeah, till
I tell you what. Suppose if I give you a tip, stock A is trying to go up, go and buy. So and you decide to buy 100, let's say 1 lakh rupees stock. And after a while I tell you, Sneha, don't tell anyone. Huh? It's a tip, but don't tell anyone. You'll say, this guy is saying me so confident in a low voice, I'll buy 2 lakhs. Because you're confident. Like, I'll tell you again, किसको बोलना नहीं है, please. You'll buy 3 lakhs. You're confident. Like, and because of that, I've given a tip to you today, and by chance the stock goes up and you make money, what will happen to you? Next time Prakash Gaba tells me something, I'll buy.
But people really buy what Prakash Gaba says.
Because I do a good job.
So we were talking about values. What values do you carry?
Honesty. 100% honesty.
Is there anything beyond honesty, while as a coach, as a mentor to so many experts out there, as an individual, beyond honesty, are there any other things that you really...
Honesty to yourself is the most important. You can cheat someone else, but you can't cheat yourself. If you cheat yourself, the worst damage you've done. If you suppose you cheat me, fine, you're nobody to me. But if I cheat myself, it's the worst damage I've done to myself. So be honest to yourself, one. Add value to people's lives. Add values. That's the... If I can come and meet someone or talk to someone, if someone is watching this podcast, if I can add value to that person, that's good enough. Good enough for me. Well, how much life is left for me? I'm in the last 25% of my life. 71. If I survive for 100. But in the last 25%, I have to do something for that. So add value to people. So if we can improve some lives, I'll be very happy.
So you have very strong values, and as I know, you have a very strong belief system and a very strong mindset.
Rigid?
Rigid could be a good word here for a change. And from, you know, having I remember we spoke when you said that you also had got an heart attack, फिर half paralyzed. उसके बाद आज यहाँ आप बैठे हैं and your day has been so hectic. How do you manage all this from the mindset perspective?
I work one day at a time. I live one day at a time. One day at a time. Today is the day. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I don't know. But today, if I have to do something, I'll contribute myself, whatever I can. I had some recording in the morning. Second one in the evening, I have a recording at 5. So 3 recordings today.
And you're at 70, right?
71.
71.
July, I'll be 72. So I keep going. That's it. I keep going. I have strong values.
बोलना बहुत आसान है, living one day at a time. How does that really happen?
My father lived half a day at a time.
Yeah, you said.
Half a day. I remember he used to pray in the morning during his shower, during taking his bath. And he still God, thank you for taking care of me last night. Take care of my day. In the evening during sunset, he used to say, pray a little prayers. God, you have taken care of my day. Take care of my night. That's all. And he died in the morning prayers while taking a shower. My younger brother does the same thing today.
So tell us about your journey from half paralyzed person to, skydiving at the age of 66.
I'll tell you what. I'm by temperament, I'm an adventure guy. I believe in adventure a lot. I like taking risks by temperament. I'm not scared of anything. I'm not scared of being heights and things. Nothing. I'm not scared of it.
And that's why you're prepared to make losses as well.
Unless you prepare to take losses, you can't make money. People lose money because they don't want to accept losses. They keep giving it to. No, I remember few of my uncles went for bypass surgery. 4. My dad's cousins. One of my cousins was a smart guy. He's a very famous architect of Bombay. He must have made more than 1,000 buildings. Entire Lokhandwala complex is his. Powai Hirani complex, he's designed it. His name is G.K. Vanwari. Before he didn't wait for the heart attack. He actually went to the doctor, tell me, check me out, what's wrong. They told me there's one block. He cleared the block. So he survived the heart. He didn't wait for the heart attack. I said, that's a smart thing to do. So I went to the best doctor in Bombay. My father's cardiologist, my father-in-law's friend. I said, check me out. And they found that there was one block. And what to do? He said, get it cleared, it's a very important artery, LED. I said, done, do it. He did it. While doing so, I experienced something. It seemed one of the calcium deposits came out of that plaque and went and hit my brain. So I went in healthy. And I was paralyzed on the cath lab, on the table.
Oh.
He told me, Prakash, how are you feeling? He was on this side. How are you feeling? I can't feel anything. I told him. I couldn't speak. He told me, raise your right hand. I did. Raise your left hand. I could not. Raise your right leg. I did. Raise your left leg. I could not. He went and saw it. What went wrong? Couldn't find anything. It's a natural thing sometimes. It's a complication of the surgery. Nothing wrong with him. Sometimes the plaques get dislodged. While coming out, it goes and dislodges the brain. It happened with me. It happened with a lucky guy. It happens once in few years. So I went in healthy, came out from the hospital in a wheelchair. Couldn't speak. My face was like fully, completely paralyzed from the left hand side. 3rd March 2009. Completely paralyzed. Therefore what? I'm a fighter. Absolute fighter.
Are you really a fighter, or this thought of saying constantly yourself that I'm a fighter?
I'm a fighter. Tiger. Jinda hai. Recently I had a heart attack again. So one of my friends called up my wife. Tiger kaisa hai? Tiger zinda hai.
The real Salman Khan is here.
So this happened with me. So I never give up. That's one thing. I'm very rigid in my thoughts. I don't give up. And
what goes in your mind?
How to come out of this?
You never think about that. हाँ मैं paralyzed हो गया. अब मैं क्या करूँ? How
वही तो अब क्या करूँ?
ये question हाँ मतलब
It's like this, like I remember Dhirubhai Ambani. He does something. He keeps it. I go to the next orbit. Next orbit. He reaches the next orbit. He says, now go to the next orbit. He goes to the next orbit. What do? I keep stretching myself. These fingers I couldn't move even by a millimeter. Couldn't move by a millimeter. And I started fighting. I asked for a blood pressure, that ball that they give you, and I kept it here, and I kept doing it like this with my right hand at the cath lab. Kept doing it. And I could move my little finger, little bit. I remember the doctor came at 8 o'clock in the evening just to check me out. And I could raise my hand like this with lot of effort up to here. I did it. But in 6 weeks, I could drive a car. I could drive a car. Of course, under supervision at 6 o'clock in the morning, I could drive a car. I could go to the club to meet my friends, 6 weeks. But when I came out, the first decision that I took was to sell off my car. My car was a big car, Mercedes. I said, I won't be able to drive. My wife doesn't drive a car, big car. What do? I don't need it. So I sold the car. Because I may not have an income. What do? Sell the car. But in 6 weeks, I drove my wife's car. I knew I could drive the car. It took me 9 months to recover. Lot of effort, absolutely tremendous effort. It's like keep stretching it. Yeah. If you could do 3, trying to do 4. If you could do 4, try to do 4. 5. If you could do 5, try to do 6. If you could do 6, try to do 7. Keep stretching yourself. I kept doing it. Yeah. I remember there was an event on 28th day at CNBC, at ITC Central, Lalbagh. Got invited to attend that event, I went there. It took me 90 minutes to dress up. 90 minutes to dress up. My wife was sitting next to me. Good, you're doing it. Good, you're doing it. Took a shower, shave, moved my clothes. I could put on my sleeves here. But how do I put these sleeves on my right? My left one was paralyzed. But it took me now a lot of effort. Put on a tie, wear a suit. Those days we were Miru cabs, so there was no Ola. My wife booked a Miru for me, I went there. On the way back, another friend dropped me to Sion. I took a rickshaw and came home. That effort took a lot of time. I never gave up.
And that effort comes from your mind.
Right? Comes from within. So how did we win the Kargil war? The resolve. It's not from mouth. The resolve comes from within.
Yes.
The resolve comes from within, not from the mouth. वो होना चाहिए. जितना आप शांत हो जाओ, जितना the more silent you are, I will do it. I will do it. Say to yourself, I will do it. You don't have to announce it, I will do it. Nonsense. Say to yourself. Choose yourself. Be honest to yourself. I will do it. The more silent you are, I think the more power comes from within. So me, it's within. I don't beg on anyone. I'm a one-man show.
No, I often say this to myself, little bit similar to you, that I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen. I have been through a surgery, knee surgery after my child got birth, and I had to stop feeding her. So I was already in an emotional trauma and I had to go through a knee surgery. जब MRI में जो नहीं दिखा वो एक्चुअली नी ओपन करने पे दिखा एंड देन 30-minute surgery went for 3 hours. Doctor told me forever I'm not supposed to sit on a floor. I will take 3 months to start to walk and many more things. But I think this resolve which comes from within makes you stretch yourself every single day, and I started to walk in 45 days.
There's nothing to resolve. That's the best treatment for everything. The resolve should come from within. आप एक कोने में बैठ जाइए और बोले मैं कर लूँगा, मैं छोड़ूंगा नहीं. Same thing I started to stock market work and I decided to learn. The result came from within. Just from within. From where? कहीं से नहीं, अंदर से आया. Same thing happened here. Now again I had a surgery 3 months back. Fortunately I didn't have any complications. I came out of it. But if I had gone to Kashmir, Gulmarg for skiing, I wouldn't be here sitting with you today. Actually. So I'm a fighter by temperament. I'll fight with anyone and everyone. I'm not scared of anyone. Not even underworld.
So, did you ever have any limiting belief which you realize that it's time that you need to let go? Because letting go and a belief is a very difficult task.
To let go?
No, any limiting belief that was not helping you in your life, in your journey till now.
I believe that I can do anything. You see, I have one, I think it's on my timeline, signature part of me. And that is never give up. It's so easy to give up. Never give up. It's so easy to give up. And when a time comes to give up, that is the time to try a bit harder. So actually you're not giving up. I've been phases of my life, thak gaya. No, that's the time to try harder. So where is the limitations? You're not giving up. But the efforts have to be 100% genuine.
Oh yes, it's persistence. So true.
So just, going back to the trading and, share market and everything, love to understand from you, how much capital should one think of if he's starting? I mean, invest in terms of whether it is liquid, whether it's, stock markets or FD. There's so many things, right? What is an ideal way to start investing?
I'll tell you what, I was very lucky. Those days to trade, you didn't have to have money because the broker was there.
Yeah.
Okay. Nowadays, you can't even take a trade unless you have money in the account. So days are gone. So if you have no money, you can't trade. But trade with that much of amount of money which you are willing to lose. Only that amount.
You need
not
to have
a
a
rupee
heart
more.
to lose, basically.
Yes, I'm willing to lose 10,000. But trade with that amount of money that you're willing to lose 10,000. Otherwise, don't trade. The first thing that can go wrong is the trade can go wrong. So trade with only the amount you're willing to lose. And if you're not willing to lose, don't indulge in trading. Never borrow money and trade. Because you still have to return that money. When you borrow money in trading, you're actually saying that you're going to make money. That's the pressure on you to return the money. That you will make money. No, you could lose. So how do you return to him? In fact, I never take I always speak to my students. Whenever people call me up to take my coaching, I speak to them. I want to see whether they have money or not. If they're borrowing money and come, I don't give them coaching at all. They're sure to fail. It's
Because
not
they
my
always
money.
want to win, because they'll always want to win. If they're borrowing that
Exactly.
money, they would always want to make
They can't
some
afford to
money
lose,
back.
and that is why they will lose.
Yeah.
So the pressure on them to make money. This morning I got a call from someone that is willing to give a job. They don't give up a job. Learn to trade, first make money, then give up a job. Where is the guarantee you learn? I'll show you the path, but where is the guarantee you learn? Because walking the path, it is his job, not my job. My job is to show the रास्ता. रास्ता तो मैं दिखाऊंगा, लेकिन रास्ते पे चलना आपको है.
Have you seen a standard myth in everybody about trading?
Yes, they all want to make money and they think they'll make it. They think it's easy. Anything easier than making money? Yes. Losing is easier than making money.
And what is the mind? I mean, of course, we've spoken about the mindset around this, but when we look at women, because you're a coach and you see so many people you have been coaching, so do you think women's are the one who less take interest in trading and stock?
No, they are very good.
They're very good?
Very good, very good. I have a student, Pune, the woman. She gave up a career, job. The entire in-laws were on job side. Family was on the job side. They were against her. And she is financially independent trading.
But there's such a, I don't know if it's now a real story. I don't have a data, or I would rather reframe this, women have been termed, and, they're not good at, managing
No, they're
money.
good at everything. What's wrong in that? I tell you, the best is if you don't know anything, then you can put whatever you want in that dabba. Dabba khali hai to ab jo dalna hai dal do. But you already are trading, then you already acquired bad habits. If you acquire bad habits, you have to first remove the bad habits, put in the good habits. It's the habits that you require to change. They don't have any perception. They're willing to learn. I think women are fantastic. They're willing to learn.
So who makes more losses, women or men?
In fact, you don't have to use your brain. Huh? If you tell them don't use your brain, they won't use their brain. So you buy when it's going up, sell when it's coming down. What's so difficult about it?
So who makes more money?
Both can make money provided they fall.
But in your experience, whom have you seen making?
I've seen that if you explain it to a woman, if she's disciplined, she's capable.
Even my financial advisor, for that matter, she's a woman, and she often says that women's are best, if they come for
They're good at everything.
Yeah.
They're good at most of the things they're good
Because
at.
they listen.
They listen, they're willing to learn, and they're doing it. I mean, they go through more than what we go through. I say they go through more. Let's take a career woman. She has a career to look at. She has a home to look at. What do I do? Khana chahiye. That's all. My wife cooks for me. But a career woman, she has to look after her career, job pressure, travel to home and make khana for the house, put food on the table. So whose job is difficult? The woman. They can take a lot of crap. Because then DNA में women को करना है nonsense. They can take a lot of crap. Why should they take crap? Why should they take? But they take a lot of crap because they've been ingrained into your mind. It's your job to do it. So we have computerized, you made it into a slot. Is ये काम करना है? Not necessary. They can do a lot.
What are 3 decisions that you take seriously while building your trading business? or while even coaching your students?
Coaching, my job is to give them value, make them a independent trader where they can become financially independent. That's my job.
And how about you when you have to do your trades?
When I trade myself, I can lose money. I know that.
So that's the only one decision.
That's the most important decision.
There are any other decisions that you
No,
consider before?
you see, दूसरा एक है, I have one line, जो मिला अपना बाकी सपना. जो मिला अपना बाकी सपना. You can't bring castles on the ये होगा वो होगा nonsense. क्या होगा, loss हो सकता है भैया, वो तो reality है, सच्चाई है, accept कर लो.
You're somebody who have actually seen, market evolving. But this is a time जब influencer tips दे रहे हैं, telegram tips आ रहा है. What you have to say about it?
I tell you what, I don't know whether I should brag or not. There are fake telegram groups in my name, fake WhatsApp group in my name. I have retained an agency and they block them around 300 a month with my voice. And I feel nice, it's like an accent from Cambridge accent, or Oxford accent, or Harvard accent, with my face and everything is AI generated. Asking to join WhatsApp group, I give at 9 o'clock. I feel nice about it, at least I'm big. But they're cheating public. I tell you, फोकट में कोई किसी को कुछ नहीं देता. Try it tomorrow. You think anyone will give you galis or abuse you? Nobody, because unless you trouble them, nobody will give you that.
There's always give and take.
तो why will anyone give you a tip?
Yeah.
कौन देगा? फोकट में गाली भी नहीं मिलता, टिप कौन देगा? अगर आपको कोई टिप देता है, actually putting money into you, he doesn't love you so much. तो फोकट में तो गाली भी नहीं मिलती, तो फ्री टिप क्यों मिलेगा? गाली देने के लिए भी किसी को सताना पड़ता है, तब जाके टिप मिलती है, वो भी कमाना पड़ता है. There's no free lunch.
That's what we are becoming, because हर दिन मैं एक नए टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में ऐड होती हूँ and I discontinue, I remove myself from there, then again I get added in a new telegram.
It happens to me also.
I mean, wow.
They send me as Prakash Gaba's group.
One of the group I told that this is fake, they removed me. So that, other people don't get influenced by it. I was talking to one of the cybercrime officer, he told me that this is so much of, money laundering is also happening through this telegram group.
Yes.
My goodness.
I'll tell you what, earlier used to happen from Indore, Bhopal, then Chhattisgarh. Now they shifted the operation to Cambodia. It was no more interstate, it's inter-country. Now Interpol gets involved, how can you do it?
Yeah.
It's out of control. And AI is totally out of control. So I've written an agency. They scan it, find a fake one, block it.
But can they really find fake? Because AI
They do.
itna
300,
advance ho gaya.
300 a month I do it.
Wow, 300
A month.
of
Yeah.
fake accounts in your
My
name.
Yes.
So if somebody, just because, since you are here again, that's the one question which was burning in me before we were having this discussion is, somebody starting a journey, getting into a job, starting to earn salary, where should that person start investing?
SIP, long term.
I was listening to one of the podcast where the guest said that if you are not investing in real estate today, you're not minting enough money.
You've got to have money for that. If you have money, first thing is real estate.
No, but when you diversify, so first thing should be real estate. If you have an appetite to
If you have enough
diversify.
money, if you have a house of your own, first money is real estate. Only thing is it's not liquid. It takes time to sell. But if it's the first house, please invest into real estate. First house. Now, second house, where do you need it? You want a house, holiday?
No, from an investment point of view.
Investment is not real estate.
No?
No. It will give you money. But it will give you money. It will go up, 100% will go up. It will go up, price will go up, real estate. If you're willing to wait for liquidity, yes, you can. I had a property in Mathiran. I didn't go for 17 years. I regret today, honestly. I wish I had that property. But I did not go to the house for 17 years. Because the walk to Mathiran to my house was 3 kilometers. Every time I had to walk for 3 kilometers. Today I won't be able to walk. But I regret not having that property. If I had that property, I would have converted it into a resort.
So you mean that अगर investment करना है और real estate में कर रहे हो, so it's not about a place where you can stay, but more like a place which you can capitalize upon in terms of rental incomes, resorts.
Rental income इतना नहीं मिलता है, it's 1/3. You get around 30% returns on rental income.
नहीं, but अगर property लेके छोड़ भी दे, हम नहीं use करें, still is it a good investment?
Why not? Why not? It will go over 5 years, 10 years, it will increase. पैसा बढ़ेगा उसका, बिल्कुल बढ़ेगा. Rental भी दे दो. What's wrong in that? But most important thing I think is the location.
No, let's go back to the same question again. So now if I'm today 24-year-old and I want to start my investment portfolio ekdam fresh, which should be my first, second, third, fourth.
I would go for mutual fund.
And then?
उसके बाद जो भी करना है करो. Mutual fund grow ना, liquid आज बेचो, within 2 days you get the money.
So you think SIP के बाद stocks would be better or
SIP mutual fund.
SIP mutual.
Not future stocks but SIP mutual fund.
But so many government taxes have been now come in place. अगर आप डालते हो और निकालते हो अपने ही पैसे, there is, you know, an interest which is deducted now.
Taxes तो भरना चाहिए. What is wrong in giving taxes?
But पहले, I mean, few years down
If
the line,
someone,
it wasn't,
if
and now it
everyone
feels-
wants free, then who will run the country? You think Pakistan will pay us? America will give us money? We have to run our country.
Right.
अगर मैं अपना घर नहीं चला सकता तो क्या बारूद बाजू को बोलूँगा पैसा देने में घर चलाने का है? ऐसा
But
तो नहीं होगा
then
ना.
people also raise this question, and to be very honest, this is a very common question which comes in that इतना interest pay कर रहे हैं, but हमारे roads का क्या, हमारे infrastructure का क्या, toilets का क्या? So I'm just asking.
I
this
pay a very
question.
high amount of tax.
I'm sure.
And I don't crave. And I don't crave. Honestly, I don't.
Do you
crave.
think again this paying taxes come from the mindset of that I'm rich, I can afford to, and people who crib to pay taxes also
I will be very
have
happy
a-
to pay much more taxes than this. I'm paying taxes because I'm making money.
Yeah,
Thank God I'm making money.
so this is what I wanted to hear, because a lot of people,
I'll be happy to pay double than this. So I'll make more money, na?
right. So yeah, I'm paying taxes should be an happy feeling rather than
Yes,
feeling
and
कि
you're
यार मुझे
contributing
इतना
to the
tax
nation,
करना
your
पड़ रहा
own
है।
nation. If you don't contribute to your nation, who will contribute? Only the soldiers on the border. So you have to contribute. I feel so very strongly. Absolutely, you have to pay your dues on time. I shouldn't be saying this, I'll tell you. I have get a society bill every 3 months. 1st April, I pay for full year. It's an obligation that you have to pay. Why wait for the last day? I pay on the first day. Again, the next bill will come in. So I'm not worried about 31st March. A bill will come to me in 2026. I'll pay again.
So we were at question, you were talking about कि tax pay आप बहुत happily करते हो, करना
बहुत
तो
दिल
है,
से करता हूँ.
दिल से करते हो. There are people with come with a mindset कि चल यार अभी तो कुछ दिन है यार, थोड़े और एक हफ्ते बाद कर लेता, और ऐसे करते करते they stretch it, right? Do you think a mindset of a rich and poor plays here, even if they are not poor? Okay, I'm not saying entitling them as poor people, but a mindset of rich and
दिल
poor
बड़ा
plays.
चाहिए, रिच चाहिए. पैसा बड़ा हो नहीं हो जाए, लेकिन दिल बड़ा चाहिए.
मैं आपको सर ये सवाल इसलिए पूछ रही हूँ क्योंकि आपने उस टाइम पे भी खर्च किया जब आपके पास घर चलाने के पैसे इनफ नहीं थे. यू मैनेज्ड इट.
मैनेज किया, मैंने खर्च नहीं किया.
हाँ, घर
I didn't have
चलाने-
fruits and vegetables for 1.5 years. दाल चावल. लेकिन जब देखा मैं जब भी मैं खर्च करता था तो I always bought from someone whom I knew, hoping that someone I know makes money out of me, that someone I don't know. I didn't want to extra कि मुझे सस्ता चाहिए, खर्चा तो करने वाला है. Why not go to someone who makes money out of me than someone I don't know? I did that. To this day I do that.
And how does this mindset come? Where does this mindset come from?
लाइबिलिटी है, जाना तो नहीं है ना. स्ट्रेच करने से क्या होगा? Suppose today, why do I pay? People think that I'm showing my largesse. No, I'm not. I'll tell you. Suppose something happens to me tomorrow or after a month from me. My wife knows that I've been taken care of. The expenses for the society has been taken care of for the next 1 year. She did not worry. So I pay my liabilities. वो जाना तो कहाँ है? जाना तो है ना. I get the electric bill I pay on day 1, not on the last day. Gas bill on day 1 I get it. Club bills day 1. That's it. I got a bill yesterday for my club, Autos Club. I paid on day 1 yesterday. Always, not today. It's been there for years together. Liability देना, वो छोड़ तो नहीं देंगे ना. प्रकाश गाबा नहीं है, मर गया तो क्या वो नहीं देंगे? लेंगे पैसा. दे दो ना. देना तो है ना, दे दो ना. जब देना है तो दे दो. जब देना नहीं होता तो बात दूसरी होती. देना है, नियत है, दे दो. Why stretch it? रबड़ को क्या खींचोगे? देना तो है. लाइबिलिटी चली तो नहीं जाएगी ना.
Right.
वो एक माइंडसेट होना चाहिए.
Might as well do it. पहले कर लो. But
Less work to do. And by mistake, suppose assume that you miss out paying on the last day, there will be charges of interest. Why do you want to do that? You have money. Why do you want to pay interest? I'm not bragging, but this is the fact. This is the way I look at it. Maybe a wrong way of looking at it. But I know that my wife is an insurance that expenses have been taken care of for the year. I need not worry.
I remember when we spoke, you said that you're a warrior at heart.
Yes, tiger.
Yeah, you had used warrior at heart
Yeah,
that
warrior.
time.
I am warrior.
So what does this warrior mindset is all about?
I just don't give up easily. If I want something, I go for it.
In any situation.
Any situation, no matter what the odds are.
You don't fear ki
I'm courageous, fearless, not careless. Not careless. I remember one incident, 85, I was in America. My mother had cancer, we had gone there. So we went to a place where was a mountains region and there was a kind of a waterfall. And I went with someone who was the director of some bank, blood bank. Went to a place, walked up to a certain path, and then we saw some people traversing that mountain, going up, there was a waterfall there. We looked at each other, we said, yes, let's go. So we crossed the path this side, traversed it, went to the mountain path. When I went to the mountain, there was one peak there and there was another peak here, and the water was coming in flowing in between. I saw some people on the other side. There were guys on the other side, and there was around a deep fall of around 200 feet. 200 feet. My son was 2.5 years old. My wife was there. My mother was there. We looked at each other. Can we jump, go and there? I said, yeah, we could. Because there was some 7 or 8 feet distance between the two peaks. Let's go. Because there already people had gone there. Maybe they came from different route. I don't know. So I went running and I jumped like that on the other peak. Went there, drank water, and again came running. Both, even Arthur did it. We both came back. No harness, nothing. Was it carelessness? No. Confidence. Those tests I could do, today I cannot do it.
Calculated risk, wasn't that a calculated risk?
I've been a sportsman all my life in school. So I knew that I could take that jump. And I did it.
How
it's
much
risky.
was that distance? 7 to?
7 or 8 feet. Long
7
distance.
to 8 feet.
Long distance you can do it.
And what if you would have tripped? Sorry to ask that.
I would have been dead. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have been here. Like skydiving. Skydiving, when I did it, I wanted to do skydiving all my life. All my life. And I did it when I was working in Delhi, 78. There were skydiving courses in Agra. And I enrolled for it. Before the skydiving course for the weekend, I came home to meet my parents, just to meet them and go for skydiving, because I don't know what will happen. It was scary, skydiving. It was done by 56th In-Depth Para Brigade. When I reached home, there was a telegram lying there, skydiving courses cancelled indefinitely, postponed indefinitely. So I didn't do it. It seems one of the person had died in that camp before, so they can postpone their courses. Then I waited for it. I went in 85, I wanted to do skydiving. My aunt said, she was scary. She said, don't do it. No, I'm not allowing you. I've been wanting to do it for last. Nahin hua. Then skydiving, I saw an ad, the skydiving, they're doing it, article in Dhana, which is 4 hours from Bhopal. Sagar is 4 hours from Bhopal. They're doing courses there. I told my wife I want to go. She said, go. You've been wanting to do it for years together, please go. So I went there, trained for 3 days. And after training, they asked me, who will the first to go? I said, I will go first. They said, no. Because they said, old man, 66, what will you do? How can you go? I said, I'll go. He said, no.
But at the age of 66, how are you allowed? Because a lot of these activities are
What's wrong with me? I've been a glider pilot. I've been a parasailer.
It's not about you, but
I've
I think there are
been a
norms,
glider
right?
pilot. I did my launches. Solo, I went at 42 launches. People take 300 launches. And I'm a damn good pilot. I did parasailing. Hang gliding I've done. So if there's any one person who can do better than them, it's me. Because I have so much of experience. They said no. They had doubts in their mind. They sent me number 4. I jumped and I came down nicely. What's wrong in that? Because I trained myself. You learn something. Why can't you do it? What's wrong with the age? Age is just a number. I'm still a young guy at heart.
Yeah, surely. The fitness any which way it's speaking out loud.
I'm telling you, today is the first day for the
It's an
rest of it.
amazing presupposition which
कुछ भी कर सकते हैं
Yes.
आज करना चाहिए अभी इसी वक्त.
today is the first day for the rest of your life. So people who are starting today, because there are so many coaches out there, there's so many people starting out with business, but let's take coaching as a common domain between us. If somebody is starting today, do you think creating your brand is more important, or as a first thing to do, or first thing they should be working on their product?
Number one is if your consumer is satisfied, your business will grow by itself, organic.
What do you mean by consumer satisfaction?
There's a need to satisfy the need. If the consumer is satisfied, he'll pay you for it. No point selling it to him. He'll buy it from you.
And do you think whether it's your the trading thing or any kind of business, mindset plays the largest role?
Largest role. If you have winning mindset, you'll win everywhere. If you're losing mindset, you lose everywhere.
And
I have one rule, I must say it. If someone is listening here, please. अगर जिंदगी में आपने अपने लिए कुछ नहीं किया तो किसी और के लिए कर ही नहीं सकते. अगर अपने लिए कुछ नहीं किया आपने किसी और के लिए कर ही नहीं सकते. Let's take a society where you're living. People want to come in the managing committee. देखो जिसने अपने लिए खुद के लिए कुछ नहीं किया वो सोसाइटी के लिए क्या करेगा? कुछ नहीं करेगा. अगर किसने अब you have been successful, then you will be able to contribute to the society. Otherwise you cannot contribute. I have seen this rule day in and day out. करो किसी के लिए, खुद के लिए करो, तब आप किसी और के लिए कर पाओगे, नहीं तो वरना कर नहीं पाओगे.
सर एक थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर बताइए ना, एक सक्सेसफुल बिजनेस, अगर सक्सेस भी ना हो बट एक बिजनेस को लॉन्च करके उसको एक पाथ पे लाने के लिए क्या प्रोसेस होना चाहिए? बिकॉज यू हैव बीन डूइंग समथिंग.
सिर्फ मेहनत करो और कुछ मत करो.
बट क्या स्ट्रक्चर?
Process of efforts has to be there. If the efforts are not genuine, you cannot make money. The process has to be there. Results are not in your hand.
So do you think systems are important?
Process is important. Process.
How do you differentiate process and system?
I don't know how you call, what you call systems or what you call process. ये मुझे करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, ये सही करते रहो, करते रहो, करते रहो. उसका रिजल्ट क्या हमारे हाथ में नहीं है.
Work, right? System is a structure to the work.
वो काम करना पड़ेगा. Reduce your expense to the lowest minimum. पैसा बनेगा. पैसा बनना हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. Your cost has to be bare minimum. It'll keep making money over a period of time. लेकिन efforts have to be there, process has to be there. Day in and day out, arrive and don't leave.
You mentioned at the beginning कि लोग wins दिखाते हैं, losses कोई नहीं दिखाते हैं. And same goes in business. लोग अच्छी बड़ी बातें बताते हैं, अरे मेरा प्रोडक्ट ये, मैंने ये किया, मैंने वो किया. But there have been so many other losses or negative feedbacks that they would have got. Nobody speaks about it. But then again, coming back to the beginning, if I am starting a business, let's say in coaching only, if I am starting my business, what is the structure that I need to follow? Should I first coach the clients, collect reviews, then go for marketing, or first do my marketing and then put reviews along with it? How will it function?
I don't focus on collecting reviews or stars or things like that. Just add value to that guy. Even if the idea is, when you give value to it, that will give you more satisfaction. Once you get more satisfaction, you will put in more efforts. You must have heard about the name SP Hinduja,
Yes.
Hinduja Group.
Yes.
I bumped into him in ITC Maratha one evening. And I spoke with him in Sindhi, and I know so and so. So he told me, Prakash, I know you very well. I felt so elevated that SP Hinduja knows me. We chatted for around 4 or 5 minutes. He told me something, I must tell you. He told me, दिल से काम करो, पैसा आएगा. Money follows.
And one last question, if you lost everything today again, which are the first 3 steps you would take to rebuild your capital once again?
Go self in the mornings, meditate, reset. Like computer खराब होता है क्या करते हैं? Reset करते हैं ना, reboot करते हैं. Yes, reboot. Today is the first day for the rest of your life.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for your time. And your book is launching. When is it coming?
19 July.
Wonderful. All the best for your new book launch.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And
God
thank
bless
you
you.
so much for your time. It was really valuable conversation. At least I have learned so much and I have so many key takeaways from here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
God
you
bless
very
you.
much. Thank you.
And good luck to you in your venture.
Thank you so much.